my YouTube family. So today I am going to be bringing you my morning skincare routine and what I do when I'm getting up in the morning and getting ready. It's not a big deal. A lot of you have requested though that I do my skincare routine. So I wanted to bring you first my AM one and then later on I'll do my PM one because they are quite different. But my AM one is really quite simple, as you'll see in a second. So if you're new to my channel, please click the red button below and subscribe. And I would love to have you here, and all of my gals that aren't new to my channel and you watch me so faithfully, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So let's get into this, and forgive me because I'm not a morning person, and you will see that in just a second. Let's get into this little AM skin routine. Okay, so since you probably don't know this already, I am so not a morning person. It takes me forever to wake up, and not to wake up, but it just takes me forever to just wind up and get ready for the day. So washing my face is part of what helps that process and gets me going. So, okay. I want to show you really affordable things to use in this video, but there are a couple of things that aren't, you know, drugstore. I have been looking for a really good drugstore moisturizer and haven't been able to find one yet. I'm gonna start to purchase a bunch and start to see what I think about that. That's my next hunt. So the moisturizer I'm going to use is a little bit more, which you'll see in just a minute. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I do is I go in with my micellar water, and this one is from Garnier, and I just coat a cotton pad. And basically all I'm going to do is make sure all of my makeup from the night before is off. My eye makeup anyway, and I'm just going to kind of, you know, be real gentle and just get any of that excess makeup, eye makeup off, because the cleanser that I use in the morning, you can't use it on your eyes. Okay, NEUTROGENA Healthy Skin Boosters Daily Scrub boosts softness, evenness, and radiance, won't over dry your skin. I love NEUTROGENA's skincare products. This one, oh, I hate that. Okay, so this one is that consistency right there. It's very creamy, but it also has microbeads in it, little microbeads in it, and I like that a lot. I like every morning to get just a little bit of a scrub going on my face and my neck to basically take any dead cells, because at night my skincare routine, it really heavily involves a lot of things for me to slough my dead skin. And I'll do that on another video, but so I like to use this daily scrub because it's really gentle. It doesn't have a lot of you know, it's not rough on your skin. So just rub that in and make sure I get that off of it, you know, get it all off of there really good. I want to start using a cleanser all the time, and then just a warm washcloth. I want to start using a cleanser all the time that has the anti-wrinkle skincare in there with it, because I think that's important too. And I have a few recommendations in mind, and when I get them and I try them, I will definitely pass that along to you guys if they work. So I'll let you know. Some of them have salicylic acid in it, which is really good for helping with wrinkles and such. So are any of you like that? You're all open it up and look at it and go, ooh, I can't believe I got that on my face overnight. So I'm just wiping that off very gently. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the bathroom and I'm going to splash my face just to get all of the microbeads off, and then I will be right back with you. I splashed my face with water. It feels really clean and nice now. But one of the things that I want to talk to you about is with the micellar waters, be real careful, because even though this says you don't need to rinse and that it's the all-in-one thing, I love these for taking off and making your skin feel really, really clean without drying your skin out. But make sure that you rinse that off. If you have sensitive skin especially, make sure you rinse it off. But I think that everybody should probably be rinsing these off. And the reason is because, you know, anything extra that you leave on your skin, if it's a cleanser, which that's what this is, can be an irritant throughout the day or under makeup or anything like that. So it's just my suggestion to rinse it off with water. Okay, moving on. This is my Derma E Anti-Wrinkle Toner with vitamin A and glycolic acid. And I got this off of Amazon, and I just started using it a couple weeks ago, and I love this stuff. And the reason that I decided to get this toner, I was using a softening toner for a while, but the reason that I decided to get that specific toner is it has the anti-wrinkle benefits in it, and it has vitamin A, and vitamin A is basically what retinol is made of, and so you have that skin sloughing properties in it without it being harsh. I don't have a problem with putting this around my eyes. I don't go right up by my eye, but you know, just down here where my crow's feet are and where a lot of my crepiness are. And again, on the top of the eyelid. A lot of people have a real problem with thinking that they can't put any thing on their eyelids. I don't agree with that whatsoever. And the reason is because our eyelids are the same as our under eyes, and they need treated just as well. Okay, so remember that I'm taking this from the very top of my forehead, clear all the way down to the top of my breast. So like way down there. Way down there. So you want to make sure that you do that so that you know, anytime you wear a lower cut shirt, that this whole area looks nice. Plus, do not neglect your neck. That's where our first signs of aging come, I think. So, okay. In the morning, I don't like to use a ton of serums, but I do like to use this one from the Abnormal Beauty Company or The Ordinary. And this one is hyaluronic acid in the, I think it's the 2% formula. I think so. Anyway, I love this stuff. Hyaluronic acid can pull in and hold in 1,000 times its weight in water. Using a dropper full like this right here is really nice. To be able to plump up your skin through the day and be able to get all of that moisture plumping effect from hyaluronic acid into your skin for the day. And I do bring that right up underneath my eyes. It does not burn me. Now it might some of you, but it does not burn me. Hyaluronic acid is pretty gentle. Don't let the word acid kind of give you sort of a, ooh, I don't want to use that type thing. Now, one of the things that I want to say is that as you're doing any of your skincare routines, whatever you're doing, I take those clear up my arms and my hands. And I started doing that about 2 years ago when I started noticing that my hands were looking really bad, and I was even starting to get some age spots on there, and my hands have responded so well to that. I don't really have a lot of age spots on there. I've got a couple, but I don't have a lot, and I've noticed that my wrinkles are really starting to go down on my hands too. So when you do your patting motions on any of those things, and you can do it with that toner that I had on that pad, just wipe that across the top of your hands. And if you have a lot, just go clear up your arms, because you know your arms show too. And then, you know, pat any of it on there and rub it in. It's so good for you to do that to your to the top of your hands and up your arms. Okay, so that's the serum that I use. It's the only serum that I use in the morning. And then I told you that I was going to use a cream that was a little more expensive, and this is the It Confidence in a Cream day cream, or I guess it's for day because it has an SPF in it. But I love this stuff, you guys. It's just, it's so nice under makeup, and I guess that's why I like it. It's very rich and very creamy, and I do not shy away from using quite a bit because I use it again from the top of my head clear down to the bottom of my neck or décolleté there. But so I use a lot, and I sometimes go in with even more even after I'm done, and that's because I want my skin to be super plumped. I also kind of touch my ears here and get a little bit on my ears, but I go all the way back. This is my favorite part, is just stretching that neck out and then putting that cream on. It's so nice. I love it so much. So I just, you know, really just let it seep in, and I can feel my skin just drinking it in. It's so dry here where I live in Washington. And like I said, the heat's on right now and it makes it just that much drier. So in the morning I find that my skin is just like, okay, I'm thirsty. Give me something to protect me. And so I love this cream. It's so nice. I'm putting on just a little bit more cream right here in my cheeks where it gets so dry. And then just right here down my neck and on my forehead. I get really dry in those places. And of course my T-zone, I don't get too dry on, but these places I get so dry. So I'm just kind of giving it the once over again, and again going across the hand, top of the hands, to make sure that you do and get all that yummy stuff on. You don't want to waste any of it. So this next one, the last step, is the It Come Bye Bye Under Eye Cream, and the jury's still out about this. I'm using it a lot. I do like it. I don't know if it gives enough moisture or not yet, to tell you the honest truth, but I'm using it, and I always use an eye cream. But I'm kind of, you know, I'm going to do some research on this for you guys. I'm kind of wondering if we waste a lot of money on products that are, you know, specifically say they're for eye creams, and you get this little teeny tiny thing, and yet they have the same ingredients as what the big jars are of our other creams. So I'm just kind of wondering about that. I'm patting this in. I did rub just a little bit to get it started, but I am going to pat this in now. I go out on my crow's feet right out here, and I use it out there. I pat it in really generously out there. My 11 lines, I have bad 11 lines, and I'll tell you right now that if I can ever afford injections, that's the only place I'm getting them, is right there on those bad 11 lines. So I take that eye cream and I just kind of pat it in there, and then I have a lot of fine lines right around my lips, so I go ahead and I pat that in right there on the top of my lips. Some days, if I know my lips feel really dry, I'll go ahead and I'll do a lip scrub in the morning. But I feel like my cleanser does enough of a lip scrub, so I'm not too worried about that. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and let my full face self take over the explanation and talk to you just a little bit. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay, you guys, so that skin routine is just really basic. It's not anything big, because I feel like the more that you use on your face in the morning underneath your makeup, the more as you age, it's going to look really bad through the day, because you end up looking cakey because you've got too many layers on and whatnot. But I do feel like using extra moisturizer is so important for us, and around the eyes too, to use some extra moisturizer. It's really important. Sorry, the dogs are barking. And around the eyes too, it's really important to use extra moisturizer in the morning. Sometimes I'll even like mix in with my concealers and stuff a little bit of oil or something like that. So I'm gonna put all of that kind of stuff in a little tip video that I'm working on, you guys, and brewing up for you guys. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big old thumbs up. I know that I always ask for that, but I love getting those because it generates the video to get a little bit more popularity, and it can get out there for more people. So that is everything, you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye, you guys.